So Ubisoft has come out and admitted that Star Wars Outlaws was a flop, that sales were softer than expected, and they slashed the net expected bookings by 30%. And this is on the heels of Assassin's Creed Shadows being delayed. This is on the heels of an investigation by the Ubisoft board in the internal struggles of the company. They're a mess. Guys, this is one of the main games that they were relying on to carry them this year. This came out right before the holiday season, and now Assassin's Creed Shadows ain't coming to back them up. The stocks are tanking. Investors are asking them to sell or go private. This can't be good. This cannot be good at all. In fact, here's the, memo or document. You can see where it's highlighted. Star Wars Outlaws initial sales proved softer than expected, and that they're working on updating the game, improving the player experience, basically everything that should have been done when the game came out. It was a glitch mess. It was all over the place. People complained about various things in the game that caused bugs, glitches. Ubisoft just didn't really quality control the game at all. And apparently, it hasn't performed the way they wanted. We haven't even seen an official announcement about sales, which can't be good at all. Normally, if a game does good, they'll brag about it. Wukong, they bragged about it. Astrobot, they bragged about it. If a game sells great, does great, companies will promote it and tout its successes. Ubisoft has been pretty much silent, other than an announcement the other day that they're working on updates. So yeah, it's been a mess. So this document shows that they cut the net bookings projections for the fiscal year 2024-25 from 500 million euro to 350 to 370 million euro. And that the main reason for this being cut was it was a reflection of decisions taken by Assassin's Creed Shadows and the softer than expected launch for Star Wars Outlaws. Now, Shadows ain't coming out till February. It's not coming out till February. So they're reiterating that the sales for Outlaws were not good. They said despite solid ratings, where Metacritic was at a 76, and user scores across the first-party and Epic stores that reflect an immersive and authentic Star Wars universe, Star Wars Outlaws' initial sales proved softer than expected. So their main goal at this time is to fix this, the whole, reputation behind the game is to debug the game before Christmas. So in response to player feedback, Ubisoft development teams are currently fully mobilized to swiftly implement a series of updates to polish and improve the player experience in order to engage a large audience during the holiday season to position Star Wars Outlaws as a strong long-term performer. And this is all in the document. You can see it's all right here, exactly word for word. So they're admitting this. They're admitting that the second quarter performance fell short of expectations. And this is all because they're more focused on being a company promoting woke narratives and ideologies, guys. Don't let them confuse you on that. All right? And now they're in a panic because they got this board that's going to be doing an internal investigation. Enough's enough with this company. Honestly, they're going to be launching a review because they're saying beyond the first important short-term actions undertaken, the executive committee, under the supervision of the board of directors, is launching a review aimed at further improving our execution, notably in this player-centric approach and accelerating our strategic path towards a higher performing model to the benefit of our stakeholders and shareholders. So honestly, the investors are pissed. Again, like I said the other day, a minority investor was begging them to sell or go private. Imagine how the majority, like the bigger investors, are thinking. And now the CEO is coming out saying that they're not catering to specific agendas. We've already talked about, even though we know they are. We've seen their mentorship program that's excluding men. We've seen how they're doubling down and focusing on representing queer people in their games. Enough's enough. People are getting tired of this nonsense. And Ubisoft's been the biggest offender of them all. Between Kay Vess, who, I guess was inspired by Sigourney Weaver from Alien, but also, you want to look at it, it was a female Han Solo. On top of that, some of the bad business practices that Ubisoft has had in regards to their pricing structures, but also all this confusion and controversy with Assassin's Creed Shadows to the point where it literally went to the Japanese government. You know, this company has a bad rap from this last year, and you can see just openly lying, saying they don't have an agenda despite they have a commitment to diversity, inclusion, and accessibility on its website, as well as the apparent illegal mentorship program, which discriminates against men. And I don't know. I think maybe with this investigation, they're going to be cleaning house, hopefully. I don't know. That remains to be seen. Maybe we'll see some bad actors get removed from the company and they'll change their philosophy. This article that I'm looking at from Park Place says this confirmation that Star Wars Outlaws sales are soft is no surprise. The game nearly fell out of True Trophy's top 40 most popular PlayStation games list less than a month after release. In the most recent ranking released on Monday, September 23rd, the game placed in the 39th position. Wow. And on top of that, you can see on True Trophies, literally only about 9,000 people have played the game on PlayStation. This is a Star Wars game, guys. This is a fucking Star Wars game. This is a Star Wars game. But yeah, look at this. It nearly fell off the top 40 most popular PlayStation games list less than a month after release. That's not acceptable for a game that has the Star Wars brand attached to it. You can see Christopher Dring says, we don't have digital data yet, and this is just the UK, but it was a weak launch for Star Wars Outlaws at UK retail. Launch sales are 55% lower than what Star Wars Jedi Survivor did. It was 15% bigger than Ubisoft Massive's last game, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. And then a week later, he said, they were lower than expected, digital and physical, but did a fair bit more than Avatar, about half of Mirage. Plenty of opportunity to drive more units on this one as we head into quality fourth quarter. So less than Mirage, about half of Mirage, which wasn't even a big touted Assassin's Creed game. So it's definitely dropping out. Now, as you see right here, I said companies tout their success. You can see Space Marine 2 said 2 million players, thank you. Black Myth Wukong bragged about its success. Ubisoft hasn't said shit about this game. And it's dropped underneath the top 40 list, which is bad. It's probably going to be off by next week. If it was number 39 this week, it'll be off. Less than a month. That's absurd. That is trouble right here. I mean, everything about this company, you know, Bloomberg reporting the stocks, you know, that Bloomberg reported that the company downgraded Cantor Fitzgerald downgraded the company's stock, citing Star Wars Outlaws reviews and predicting the game will underperform expectations. So, Star Wars Outlaws did not cut the mustard, and Assassin's Creed Shadows got delayed. So, I don't know what to tell you guys, but, you know, you go woke, you get broke. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.